Alrighty, we are live. Alrighty. Here we go. Alright, we're good now. Alright, so what I was doing before, I was just digging a big hole. Not sure if we'll do that here. Hence why all these blocks. I don't think we'll be working on that in this stream. I think that'll just be something I'll do on my own time. Although I'll show you the progress that I've done. This is just going to be just a chill stream, you know, just come and ask me some stuff, just watch me chill, give me some ideas. Nothing too crazy. Obviously, yesterday's stream was crazy. If I did one yesterday, maybe the day before, I can't remember. Yeah, it was crazy, that stream. We got, we fought the Wither, which I've succeeded, so the Wither is now dead. Thank God. Yeah, thankfully now I don't have to deal with the Wither. And yeah, we're basically just going to be messing around. Today, you give me some ideas for some projects, and I'll try and get them done. So yeah, just give me some ideas, and I'll try it. Not sure if it's being picked up, but there is like a background music, so if you just want to come here and just listen to it, then that's good. If someone does come along, can you let me know if the music's actually working and you can hear it? It's doing well. Iron farm's working nicely. Good to know. Well, I'm going to go pay a visit to my hole that I'm digging. There it is. Right next to my lag machine. There are far too many blocks here. It's just stone. There's just so much stone everywhere. It's crazy. Yeah, but I was doing this for about an hour this morning, and I've made a bit of progress. Had to repair my pickaxe once. And just so you are all aware, this is going all the way down to bedrock. As if I go down here. Here we are. This is where my beacon is to give me haste 2 so I can lead into the mine. And yeah, this is the area I'm mining out. This is an exact chunk. This is what we're mining out. from all the way to the surface. So yeah, this is going to take a while to finish the project, but I think it'll look good when it's done. I don't really know what I'm doing in this stream. I haven't really decided. Hoping some people could give me some ideas for what I could do. Ow. But yeah, if some people can give me some ideas, that would be very much appreciated. So yeah, if you got any ideas, let me know. By the way, this song in the background is Space Invaders by MDK. Very good song. Then again, MDK is just a really good artist. I don't think there's a single MDK song that I don't like. Maybe one of his original ones, but is he like Azalea, which is one of the first ones, like really early ones I've started listening to recently, which is usually what I use for background music. That's a banger. It's like any song that he makes just turns to gold. It's amazing. And I think it is just because of GD that makes me like these songs, but they're just so good. GD definitely has something to do with it because MDK has 2 songs in there now, and not to mention 2 official songs, plus he's got into the music library as well, which is built into the game, so he is officially in the game, so he can have some nice levels. Right, one thing I desperately need is food. I desperately need food. Hang on, I'm just going to pull up the stream to see if it's actually working. Because I need to see. This will be mining out from all the way to the surface. Yeah, this is going to take a while to finish the project, but I think it'll look good when it's done. Okay, yeah, it's working. I don't really know what I'm doing in this stream. I haven't really decided. Hoping some people could give me some ideas of what I could do. Ow. Yeah, if some people can give me some... Alright. Okay. So you can actually hear it then. That's the good thing. That's what I needed to see. One thing I need to do for sure is a food farm. I did have one, but as you can see, it's a little broken. What happened? I was AFKing my gold farm, and I just came back up because I was like, alright, I'm going to stop using the farm. And because I have my weather turned off, so there's no sound, there was a bolt of lightning that hit my barn on this side. I've only been able to repair a few bits of it. And the whole thing caught fire. Both my pigs turned into piglins. Most of my sheep died. I had every colour. I had about 20 chickens. I had 5 cows. And as you can see, there's only 2 chickens, 2 cows, and only a few sheep survived. So, I did have a lot of source of food, but I've just got nothing anymore. There's just nothing here. So, I need to do something about this problem. I just don't know fully what yet. I have got a ton of bone meal, so I have got an idea. I'm just going to sit here, and I think I'm just going to bone meal a bunch of wheat. I can make 7 bread because I have got some more wood left over. May have also noticed I also have a full gold beacon as well, if you look at all the blocks. So I have a lot of iron and a ton of gold. I'm trying to get my way up to an emerald beacon. Eventually I want to get a diamond beacon. And eventually, even if it takes years, because it will take me years, I want to get a netherite beacon. But that's just something that will take hours to do. And I just don't really have that time. I can really only stream for like a few hours a day. Yeah, I need to find some reliable source of food, so I need to have a look around for some food, I guess. Now, while I could just eat sweet berries, they do like nothing for food. And they hurt. And they're just great for composting. So, what am I actually going to do here? I don't know. My hair is completely messed up. Also, I have ordered something, which is on the way. Hopefully within the next week or two, it'll get here. But it will change the way I stream completely. It will change the way that I stream. For example, you're not going to have the chat on the screen, even though it is incredibly useful. And you're not going to be able to see anything behind me either. So, my metal board there, you're not going to be able to see that. You're not going to be able to see my lights, my Yoda chair, because it will all be replaced by something else, and you'll see when it gets here. Why is there a parrot in here? I'm not even going to question it. Why are there feathers in here, more importantly? Look, this is just how strong I am. Hello, Mr. Enderman. Come here. Hello. Hello. Okay. Now, I do always get questions like this, but I am playing on a PlayStation, but I'm going to be using a keyboard and mouse to play because I just find it easier because I can move around. Like, this is with the mouse, this is with the controller. Big difference. In the inventory, I can just do whatever, and with the controller, again, it's quite slow. So I just prefer to use the keyboard because it is just so much quicker to play with. It may be confusing in terms of like with everything, but it's good. Oh, I thought I had soul speed. Breakfast! Why did I just say breakfast? Woo! Oh, I love soul speed. Hey, skeletons, do you play Minecraft? Ha! Rat! Hello. Didn't think you could hit them with arrows. I just hit an enderman with an arrow. What? Get wrecked. Hello. I play Minecraft. You can't catch me. Oh, it's so slow now. Now this is dangerous because of piglins. I don't have gold on. Ooh, there is gold. I don't mind grabbing some gold. Yeah, I'll just pick it up in the ore form because then I can mine it in the overworld and not have to worry about any piglins. And also just saves a bunch of space because my pickaxe is Fortune 3. And this stuff drops a lot of gold. Oh, it's a baby piglin. Hello. Yeah, please go away. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I can see what I came for finally. There he is. Hoglin. Got what I came for. Pork chops. Literally, the only reason I came here was to get pork chops, because I can't be asked to go find pigs. It's interesting. Ow. It's the only place there's a hole in the floor, and of course I have to fall down it. Thankfully, feather falling falls saved my life. Oh yeah, by the way, I have all the enchants on this, and also as you can see, ward armor trim. And I did do some googling. It has a 5% chance to spawn. So I have one of the rarest armor trims, not the rarest, because the rarest goes to silence, which also spawns in ancient cities, and I think it has a 2% chance of spawning. So it is still a very low chance of it spawning, but it's pretty good. You just suck, don't you? This is like the only time I've dared actually come to the Nether without wearing gold. Because I just don't think I need to wear gold. Because quite frankly, I have Prot 4 Netherite armor. Do I really need to wear some gold? Well, the one thing I don't understand, why can't the gold armor trim, like when you put gold as your armor trim color, why doesn't that why doesn't that register as being gold? Excuse me. I can't see. Oh, I got it. That Enderman. I don't know. And yeah, make sure you guys give me some ideas for some projects you want to see me tackle. Minecraft! I love doing that, just one-shotting skeletons. It's so funny. Hi. Bye. Should give my local fortress a visit, you know. Try and get some more wither skulls. I want to fight the wither again. Except instead of fighting it in the nether, I actually fight it in the dang overworld. Unless I just do it the cheap way, because I've already fought it once, and I succeeded. Can't get me. Can't get me. You can't get me. I'm too quick for you. You can't get me. There's something flying outside my window, and I can't tell what it is. I just hope it's not a wasp. It better not be a wasp that's trying to come in. There's now a fly in here. Of course. As per. Go away! Hi. Yeah, it's just a fly. Why is it in here? Why do I always have to have things coming in through my window? You kidding me? No, you will drop all that. This stuff belongs to me. I think if I one-shot a zombie pigman, they won't kill me. Why are you still in here? You've been in here for 200 days and you refuse to leave. I pushed him through the portal before and he's just come straight back out. He physically refuses to leave. I don't know why. Hi. I think I'm even just gonna go into a building world, you know, and we'll just build something. There we go, finally. Pickaxe has been repaired. And because there's no chance of this failing, I'm gonna make some quartz. Thought I had my lights on. Yeah, I mean, we'll head over into a creative one in a second, y'all. Kinda just wanna like mess around and just build some stuff. I have got a project that I'm working on, but I'm gonna need a few more pictures, so I don't think I'll be doing that on stream. Because the only way I'm really able to tell what I'm actually building is by looking at YouTube videos. So I'm having to keep pausing it from my phone and then just basically looking at the detail. And I'm also trying to make it function, so I'm gonna get things like cameras and power to work, get some doors to work, some custom doors that is. So it's a work in progress for sure. Yeah, I'll just see how it comes along. It's called Building World because that's literally all I do in it. It's all I do. I just build. I've built the most random stuff in it. There are a few things in here. For example, if you're a very early subscriber, one of my first videos that got over 100 views was actually in this world, and it was a building tutorial. And I was doing the classic Minecraft houses tutorial and the blacksmith. And then I did do another one, except the whole thing corrupted. So that's great. Yeah, here they are down here. I'll get onto those in a second. Yeah, these are the first things that blew up. It was this tutorial, then I moved on to this. And the footage for these two things corrupted, so I never did them. This is what I'm working on as a project. You'll see why that's there in a second. Yeah, I'm gonna basically do a little tour of this place. Real quick. Oh. It'd help if you don't double click. So I've done the few areas. For example, I've done the walls. I've done everything on the inside. It's just decorating now. So we've got this little area here for like receptionists. We've got some lockers, some shelves, some very nice chairs. I think they look cool. We've got some more shulkers here as lockers. You can't open them, but it's fine. We've got a door here, which is a door that will not open, but other doors like this will. This button will do something later on, but I need to get the commands for it to work. And it's the command side of things that I'm not too good at yet. So we got front entrance, we've got gilded blackstone for the floor. Now, I don't remember what the game is, but I know the game when I see it. And it is creepy, this game. This game is hard, and it's creepy, but I love it. It's such a good map. It's a FNAF fan game that works really well. It has like this confetti floor, and gilded blackstone actually goes really well with it. It's just a black floor with confetti all over it. So we've got a black floor with yellow confetti. Looks fine. We've got some tables, we've got some support pillars, end rods for the lights. Here we have a Foxy with some speakers in the background. We'll get to that side of the pizzeria later. This is a giant arcade, just like over there will be. I just haven't gone around to doing it yet. It is also quite dark because that's how the pizzeria is. Because you can't see anything. There's a few lights in it, which is where I've put them. In here we've got the main dining area with a few more support pillars. These pillars are in the actual game. I hope it does look somewhat familiar now. In here we will have a kitchen, which will then link into this one. This was an extension. The kitchen just used to be this, and they extended it that way in a future update. All along this wall we're going to have some arcade machines. I've done all the tables. Over here we just have some storage unit in here. I don't know what's going in there yet. Over here we've got bathrooms, which are fully decorated. And this is behind the stage. So in here we have a little back office where I think the boss will be. And that big thing you saw on the floor is a mapper. So you got a map of the pizzeria. So this is the entrance. We're obviously where the U is. And then obviously it shows you like where all the cameras would be around the building. And if this is actually how the cameras look, I full on paused the YouTube video, took a screenshot, and just built it. With like no prior reference. I've never done map art in my life. So I think it turned out really nice. You've got the main office down here, which is where we're going to be. So you can get an idea of everything. So Foxy's here. The other animatronics are here. There's the front entrance, right here. You've got the arcade here, you've got the other arcade, party room, main party room, more arcade. And then I'm just going to show you the rest of the building. We've got the animatronics, we've got a Bonnie, we've got Freddy, and we have a Chica. Obviously there is so little I can do with what I've got, because I don't have mods. Down here we just got some hallway. And here we'll have a part and service. with an endoskeleton in the table because he's sitting on it. We've got some shelving all around. This is a breaker box, and this is not a glitch trapdoor. This is actually a technique that I've learned where if you power an iron trapdoor and then push it away from the power source, it'll remain shut. So that's what I've done. We've got a little supply closet in here with some cables and some boxes all over the place. There's going to be I think it's an ice hockey table or an air hockey. So I need to add an air hockey table in here that's broken. I need to add a vending machine in here that's broken. I need to add an arcade, and then we'll be good. Over here we just got some random storage closet with some vending machines back here and a few more all over the place. Again, I need to pull up a video to be able to see what I'm doing. Over here we've got a design I've got for a vending machine. Just extinguished campfires with raw food, and we have a drinks machine. So I made it look like a Red Bull because it looks funny. I don't think it turned out too badly either. I think that looks kind of funny. Like, you can tell that's a Red Bull machine. Blue and silver. You know what it is. In here we've got another arcade which connects up into the main lobby. Over in this corner I have a prize corner. We'll get onto the office in a second. This is another arcade. Excuse me. Sorry about that. This is another arcade, and then this hallway here. There are some windows out here. They're usually out blacked out in the game, but I feel a little outside. Shelving here, and this leads you to Foxy. And now we're going to go check out the office. The office is all done. I'm very happy with how it's turned out. We've got some seating here, like it actually is in the game. And this is the office. Behind this door is actually a secret in the actual game. And I'm going to try and recreate it as best I can. There will be doors here. All you'll have to do is press this mangrove button and the door will shut. And you press it again and it should open. However, I just need to get the commands to work. So yeah, this door just doesn't go anywhere. Like, seriously, this door just leads nowhere at all. We've got another vending machine in here. We have a different map arc, as you can see. It no longer says U there, it just has the letter U, because I can't say U. It's the word. So we're down here now, as you can see. I'm just going to go grab a telescope, or a spyglass, or whatever. So you can see, we're here, where it says U. Okay, so we're right there, and then you can basically explore around the whole map, and as you can see, this is where U used to be. So that's no longer the case because it's a different room. We've got some more TV screens, which is just dragon heads and wither skulls. We've got a clock. We've got a little drink cup and a light, which is the only lighting in here. Back here is a secret. Yeah. This is just something I've been working on for the past few weeks. And that's not the only thing that I've done in this world. This was just to be a YouTube building world where I do some tutorials and all that. But it's just come into my main building world since I've built this. The outside is pretty basic. It's just deep slate bricks because I think it actually represents the look of the building. Because when you get a look at the building on the inside, it's just dark. And there is and on the home menu, which is what I referenced the front of the building to look like, there are some canopies everywhere. With the 3 animatronic heads on top of the building. And then it says Freddy's further over, which is what I've done. Back here was a bit creative, and also this is the exact same colour. We've got a little dumpster back here. And we've got more canopies. I think blue and white worked well. I'd used red and white to begin with, it just didn't look too good. Yeah, we've got this purple and black car who definitely cannot park. And the license plate is PURPL37UY, which also means purple guy, if you translate it. And here we have a very arcadey Bonnie, very arcadey Freddy, and we have a very arcadey Chica. I think they turned out very well, they look very nice. We've got Freddy's here using banners to get some extra detail. And yeah, it looks very good. I'm very happy with how this has turned out. There'll be some seating out here. We'll get onto them in a second, although I'm pretty certain you want to know how the map art was built, because there's 2. all I did is locked in a map. So I went over this entire area, made a map, put you up here, then I made the map, locked it with the cartography table, which you do with the glass pane, then I covered it up, and just went over to here, where the office is, and just put a massive view in here. This is like a 128 by 128 area, and I filled this whole thing in with by hand, because World Edit is not a thing, and you can only do a couple thousand blocks with the fill command, which is annoying. I just don't know why, it just is like that. So I had to fill this in all by hand, although I'm very happy with how it's turned out. So I'm not going to complain. And you've probably already noticed it, but yeah, we've got a few GD icons here. We've got my icon, which I use. This is something I want to build in my survival world. I just need to get the materials for it and finalise the design, because it looks a bit derpy. And we have Wolsey. Because, whoa, it's Wolsey. So yeah, if you want to see other GD YouTubers, just let me know and I'll try and build them. The scale for these are 23 by 23. And then I just try and basically just make as much detail as I can. Wolsey's a little more difficult with blast processing. But if I get something like a Moldy, I basically just recreate Wolsey and just make it white and pink. So it's pretty easy blast processing now. Same with RobTop. If I just get that, just change the colours of my cube. Over here we have full beacons of every kind, just because they look cool. I generally do this in all my worlds. In my survival world we have a full gold beacon, a full iron beacon, and we have about 3/4 of an emerald beacon. I just need to get... Where is it? I can't do math. 36 times 2. It's like 72, I think. I think it's like 72 more blocks. I'm just going to go with 72 more blocks of emeralds. I'm not doing the math. Yeah, this was the original design for my cube. It looks so derpy, doesn't it? It looks so derpy compared to that. Also, I was messing around with just this. Just for like testing out how the glazed terracotta works. Like getting some nice patterns with it. Because I'd never really understood the block, but yeah, if you align it all correctly, you can get some pretty decent patterns. So I just chose a few of my favourites and just did this with it. And tried to make some cool looking patterns. I will say one thing, I definitely like the purple one. The purple one does look very cool. Like the swords. The black one also doesn't look too bad. White, I can just see a penguin here. I'll probably ruin that for everyone. Don't care. Over here we have Preston's logo. And fun fact, this YouTube channel that you're watching this live stream on probably is not my first YouTube channel. It's actually my third. So I had one when I lived in the UK, and it is still up on YouTube, and that terrifies me because it was cringe. I didn't make any good videos. I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. I was just making videos because I wanted to be... Back then, I was a very big fan of 4 main YouTubers of Minecraft. There were some others, but I still watch them, and they are some of my favourites now. But back then, I was crazy for 4. There was 09 Sharkboy, TBNR Frags, Unspeakable Gaming, and It's Moosecraft. They were the 4 YouTubers I would watch all day. But I always preferred Preston more than anything. So, when I've made my second YouTube channel, my Minecraft skin had this logo on the hoodie that I've made. And I can actually build the skin, because it was fairly simple. I can go through all the iterations of skin that I went through with this channel, because I went through 4 different iterations, and I eventually settled on the last one, which I may even start using if I go back to playing on my phone, because it is such a good skin. It literally, I took one of my, I basically looked at myself one day and went, this could be cool to make into a Minecraft skin. So I found a template of a guy that I liked as a YouTuber skin. It wasn't an actual YouTuber skin, I just found a nice gamer Minecraft kid as a template. I recolored a few bits of it here and there, changed some of the colours, added my own details, and I eventually had a really good skin. However, you're not going to find this channel anywhere, as it has since been deleted. There is a behind the scenes channel that is still up. It has only one video on it, because I can't log into the account that I have on. I don't remember which account I used. I have 4 different emails and multiple different passwords. I don't know which one it is. So that is still on the servers of YouTube, but I don't think it'll be found very easily. I don't mind giving it away, because you can see the skin on there. It was a hardcore series that I started, but then I got like 1 view on the main video, and it's like, I spent like 2 weeks with this. And then I used to do some GD videos where I'd get all the coins to showcase them to people how to get them, and they just didn't get on. Nothing was working. So I got rid of the channel. This one was made when the other channel was still alive. I was working on 2 YouTube channels. This one was stuck on 9 for a lot of months. This one was stuck on 9 for probably about an entire year. And my other channel had 19 subscribers. But it got to the point where this channel got to 100 subscribers. And on my other channel, it was losing subscribers somehow. So it just got to the point where it's like, this isn't working. So I deleted the channel. It's no longer on the servers. Oh, you will not find it. So the only remnants of this entire channel is the behind the scenes channel, with that 1 video, which isn't actually too bad. I spent a lot of time editing the video to get it to look nice. It basically just has a few things sped up for building processes, like time lapses, bit of background music during the time lapses, and that's it. But it's basically no editing. It's the entire video that I did. It was like almost an hour of recording, and I've made it into like a 20-minute video as just behind the scenes. Nothing is cut out of it. It's all there. It's literally just sped up in some parts where it's going to get boring, so I just sped it up, added a bit of background music, and that's really it. There's actually even some more funny moments in that video, and it actually goes on a little longer. I actually decided that after all the videos, so after all the episodes I finished on the main channel, I would then add like an extra 10 minutes on for behind the scenes, so I grew more stuff, which I did specifically on this channel, and we just went around and did some stuff on behind the scenes. So if you'd like to know the name of the channel, let me know and I'll give it away. And if you want the cringy channel, yeah, unfortunately that one's still up on YouTube as well, and I really don't want it up. Yeah, I basically just made some Minecraft videos, but because I was a fan of, like I said, those 4 YouTubers earlier on, I tried to sound American, because I thought being American would make you successful. And so even though I'm British and I'm from the UK, I was speaking like I was from America. I'll see if I can try and get the voice. It's not going to be exactly, because I'm older now. But I can try and get the accent. So I think I used to do a bit like this. So yeah, I used to talk a lot like this, you know, in these videos. And just like, you know, mess around with this voice. Not even sound British and all just sound American. I actually did that pretty well, I think. I think that was pretty good. Yeah, I had like, I think it was like 2 subscribers on this channel, and it was just my friends from school that subscribed to it, because they're the only ones I told about it. So yeah, I just had a lot of people just, you know, from my school subscribe to my channel and watching my videos that really didn't do well. They had like 6 views each. I had less than 100 total views on my channel. That's how low it was. But yeah, I mean, maybe we will build my skins. There are 4 different iterations. There's one where it's very basic. The second one I went a little bit more advanced and I added some texture. I will not be doing the texture because I don't want to be here for hours. Then I made a completely new skin to go away completely from the whole Preston skin with this fire logo. I completely went away from that, but kept the same sort of colours and tried to make it work. And the only time anybody ever saw this skin was in a YouTube short I released on that channel. It never made a video. It only appeared in a YouTube short for like a split second. You could see it for like a second and it was gone. So it's very difficult to try and find out what this skin was like because I don't even remember. It was so long ago. This skin was like almost from 2 years ago at this point. And then the final iteration I made last year, in around September when I first started posting again. And I thought it looked very cool. And it was also an Easter egg to Josh the Bear, which is this channel, because it's the same hoodie that I started to wear during all my YouTube shorts. If you look at my YouTube shorts, you'll see a blue and grey hoodie, where one side is half grey and the rest of it is just blue. That same jacket gave me inspiration for the Minecraft skin. And so it is the skin I used. And it actually looked really cool. It was like a nice Easter egg of just me. So yeah, I think that's really all I can really say about it. If you want to go look for the cringy channel, have fun looking. If you find it, DM me on Discord. Seriously, just go and join the Discord server, add me as a friend, and DM me it. Because it is cringe. Like, if you want, if we eventually do hit a high number of subscribers, for example, if I got, say, 1,000 subscribers or something, I will react to it. And I really don't want to, because I can't watch it. They are so bad. There's one video that I don't think is too bad, and it might be the one that I'll react to, because it's the one that took off the most. It got like 10 views on it compared to like the 1 views I was supposed to be getting. And again, they were just kids from my school. So yeah, if I get 1,000 subscribers at some point in the future, which I probably will end up getting, it will just take a while, I will react to it. And that is going to be scary because it is cringe. I've already said that. I don't like this channel. That channel, I really wish I got rid of it before I moved to France. Yes, I really don't like it. I don't like how I have to know that channel still exists. It's just a waiting game, basically. I just have to wait for someone to DM me now. And just say, oh look, I found the channel. And just like, oh god, why? Why do you have to remind me of this channel? No. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to explaining what is actually in this world. So, we've got some miniature F1 cars here from 22 all the way to 24. When these type of cars came out. This is the Alfa Romeo. Obviously, it's very small. This is the scale I usually build them with. It doesn't look too bad. The black is like not even paint, it's just carbon fiber. Over here, basically same design, it's just the white is replaced with black. And this is this year's car, where it's no longer Alfa Romeo, it's just Sauber, which is the name of the car. And it doesn't look too bad. But then I built upscaled versions to get more detail out of it. So the nose comes onto this. We've got some paint, not even here. You can really see some sculpting now on the sides of the car. The paint job looks better. There's some hidden details all over it. Onto 2023 is basically the same thing. Nose just a little longer. And yeah, it's basically just the exact same. But then we come to this one, and it's a lot different. The nose does come all the way down to here, but you can't have lime wool slabs, unfortunately. Which I think is a missed opportunity, quite frankly. So yeah, we've got this car now, and you can see there is a lot more detailing in terms of the car. There is a lot more detail. So yeah, anyways, moving away from that. These statues here are built by Red X Does Minecraft. Nearly said Red X Phones. That's his old channel. This is Red X Does Minecraft. And I'm in the middle of finding the Foxy tutorial, or at least finding time to do it. I'm not going to be doing it here because it'll take like an hour. But yeah, I think these look really cool. These are much different to the ones I used to do. And on the other channel I was talking about earlier, that no longer exists, it's just the behind the scenes, I actually did tutorials for not these exact models. They were slightly older. But I did tutorial for Freddy. I had one all edited. It just had to be published, of Bonnie. It didn't have a guitar because I could not be asked to do this detail. This took like 30 minutes on its own to do the guitar. So that took a lot of time. I'd done Foxy, he was up and ready. And Chica was never done. Simply because beak. I couldn't remember how the beak went. And with these models here, they are so much more advanced because there is an entire endoskeleton head inside of each one of these robots. Every single one has the entire head. And it's not even like little bits, it's all the same. Every single one of them has the head. No matter which one you go into, they all have it. And it's incredibly complex, but they look so good. Like really, these things look awesome. So yeah, that's really all I've built in this world. What I will do now, to commemorate the old channel, and I know, because there are some of my friends who actually know about this other channel. If they are watching this, I don't want them to say a thing. I want them to stay quiet so other people can find out. I'm not going to use black concrete because you're not going to be able to see anything. So I'll just use black wool. I'll use black concrete for something else. But we're now going to go through and we're going to build each one of these skins. Okay, so now that that is out of the way, we're going to go over here, and we're going to build all of them. We're going to build them from left to right, so oldest, so first skin, to the newest. We're going to build them right here. Oh man, this is crazy. I've built these before on my PS3, but I can't really screen record on my PS3 because I don't have a PC that can do it. Because if you watch my GD live streams, you will know the exact reason. The last GD live stream I did, which I do plan on doing another one very soon, the last GD live stream I did took over an hour to get the stream up and running. It took so long to get the stream going. You know what, maybe I'll even do my Josh the Bear skin. Obviously not this one. This one's for the PlayStation only because I can't have actual Josh the Bear skin. I don't have glasses. But I just put the glasses on this one because it just makes the skin look nicer. And if I put a helmet on, it comes off anyway. So yeah. This is obviously just to outline where they're actually going, the statues. So I know where they're building. So I know where they're being built. Like, this is going to bring some nostalgia. I used to just do some, like, messing around in multiplayer servers on, like, the Hive. I used to play some Death Run. I had an episode of Hide and Seek ready, but I never uploaded it. Because it wasn't very entertaining. I had some very cheeky spots, though, I'll give it that. I'm not very good at parkour. I let it parkour as an anvil into this hiding spot. and I hid amongst other anvils that were in this area. Someone jumped over as a seeker, started smacking some of the anvils, but didn't hit me. So I had two seekers at one point, came over and started whacking some of the anvils, but they never hit my one. I won the game because they couldn't find me. There were nearly 20 seekers and no one could find where I was. Then in the next round, I just hid as an actual bottle of water and hid at the bottom of the pool. And again, I won. Anyways, let's get to building these skins. This one is the most basic. This is the first iteration of the skin. So it's nothing special. It is very basic. The next skin is very similar, but it's not this basic. 3. The legs are 12 tall. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one didn't even have any 3D detail. Everything was just on the skin. I didn't put any 3D onto it at all. And like, I even have the skin. I can actually go and show the face cam real quick, the skin. No, not that app. Because I used an app called Crafty Craft on my phone to make the skins. Let me show you. I actually have it. Right here. Hang on. Where is it? I will find it. I think I may have gotten rid of it. It looks like I may have gotten rid of it. But yeah, it's not very basic, it's not that bad. However, I will show you the Josh the Bear skin real quick. So this is the skin that I use. As you can see, this is the skin that I use on the PlayStation. Right? This is what I'm using on my phone. If it'll pick it up. Oh, there you go, you can kind of see it. And then if I spin it around. Oh, my bad. There you go. You see there's a little bear face on the back, but there are no glasses in sight. It's confusing to work that. But yeah, that's the skin that I was using on my phone for Josh the Bear. And you will soon see the other skins. And I also have a skin pack where I put in some certain YouTubers. And I put both of my old skins in here, so Josh the Bear and my other channel. So in the hope that it's ever added to, like, if I can ever get myself into the Minecraft Marketplace, I can publish it. Yeah, I also did another thing where I made myself a custom skin, which I never used. This was solely for, like, personal use. But it doesn't look too bad. So we're just going to go back to again building with this. I could build at the same time, but yeah, this is the most. I don't have any more footage of the skin. I don't even have the original design, because when I made my better skin, which is the next skin we're doing, I plastered over this skin, so it's not even visible anymore on my app. Like, the skin doesn't exist. It's dead. This was the skin I used from 2019 to like 2021, and then I changed it for 2022. Never used it in a video, and then I changed it again for one final time in 2023. And this is the skin that is still on our behind the scenes channel. Again, if you guys want me to give you all the link to the channel, because it's very difficult to find. it is very difficult to find this channel. It's like very hard to find. So if you guys want the channel, then DM me on Discord or DM me on like Instagram or something like that, and I will respond. Seriously, you guys can send me any message, I will respond. Like, you can message me just saying about, oh, how much you like popcorn. I'll respond. Literally, I read every single comment that I get. On Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitch, on YouTube, I read every single comment that I get. I read every single one of them. So, test me. Put something down. Like, I'm trying to become a YouTuber who just wants to make people's day, which is why most of my YouTube shorts and TikToks and all that, they're just funny videos. Like, they're just meant there to make people laugh. And they are funny. I'm just trying my best to make some. You know what? I'll even maybe do a behind the scenes footage of making some of the F1 shorts, where I basically send the cars to space. If you want that, let me know. And if you do want it, I'll post it on Instagram, so you can see the behind the scenes of how I make the videos. If you want it, let me know, and I'll do it. You just have to let me know first, though. I must know. Do you want that to happen? This is one of the most basic skins ever, and I think you can see that. It's basically based on Steve. And there was no texture to this thing at all. This whole thing here of black, I could use black concrete and get the most accurate colour. On my second variant of this skin, I did have some textures, but it wasn't very textured still. It was just adding a bit of noise. And even then, it was, to begin with, for the first 2 videos I've made of using this skin, it wasn't textured at all. It was just smooth. It wasn't until my 3rd skin did I really start texturing it. But that's the skin that I never used. And on the last skin, it's incredibly textured. But yeah, this is literally it. On the back, there's nothing. This whole thing is basically just black. You'll see why this thing is incredibly basic. Like, I think you can already tell why I had to change the skin, because this thing is just black. There's just no texturing on this thing. There's just no textures. And I just didn't really like it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it goes over and up. Like that. Then it goes orange. Like that. I never remember how to build it. Yeah, like that. There we go. And then the last one, right here. And if you guys want me to react to my old YouTube channel, let me know. And I will do it live as well for you guys to see. Yeah, this is literally, without even doing the head, look how basic this thing is. That's it. That was the entire skin, basically. I just have to do the head, which is basically just Steve with glasses. And there's no detail. There's no 3D on this at all. It's all just hair. There was just no detail. It was my first skin that I'd ever made, but it just didn't look good. There was just no detailing on it at all. This is where it starts to really take shape for the skin. This is really the only part of it that is really custom, I guess. But it's still not the greatest. I might even have to pull it up again, you know. I'm going to pull up the slightly modified version. However, for the detailed one, the one that I never used, I will be pulling up a picture of it because it was complicated to do. Okay, that's how the sides went. I'm just going to do the side real quick, so I'm going to do the face up first. There we go. That is literally it. That was it on the side, which is the exact same for the other skin. I'm also going to pull open this one. This is the one that I never used. Why did I think that looked good? That doesn't look good at all. Anyways, I'm just going to get back to building this thing. This is basically how all my skins looked, right up until the last one. The last one is very different. But this is how all the faces will look, every single one of them. Because I just liked the design so much, even though the texturing was absolutely atrocious. But this was my very first skin. There's just no textures at all. There's nothing to texture this thing. It's just this. Solid colour. Now, the next variant of the skin will need a few extra blocks. I'll need white concrete and blue concrete, and that's it. So, already, we're going to come down here. This is where the difference happens. You can see, different. Already much different. I might need to pull it up again. I've forgotten how it works. It's the same as these, I think. Is it? Was it the same as that one? Yes, it was. Okay, so it was the same as that. So then we're gonna have to put these up one more row. Do that. We're gonna add some white concrete in these areas. This is how the next few shoes will look. Even the next one will look like this. But then instead of going to black, we go grey. So already we're much different. Now this one was used. I do remember using this skin in at least one video. I do remember this. I think all videos with the original skin were deleted because they weren't that great. So I didn't do much with it. I think I may have deleted all the videos that had that skin in it. But I just don't fully remember. However, for the next skin, I'm going to need to have my model open. Because I attempted to make my YouTube logo on an 8x8. For the back of my jumper that I had on the skin. Or jacket or whatever. I think it's more of a jacket. But yeah, already, we're much different. Now though comes the difference because it's now just this. We basically have to copy and paste this. That's the only difference, was the legs. And the shoes. And also for the fact that I made my glasses 3D. That was it. That was the only thing that changed. Glasses became 3D, and that was it. The next skin, the two logos that I'd done, one on the front and one on the back, they were 3D along with the glasses, but on the final skin, there was a ton of detail on it, and you will see that later on. So we will get there, just please be patient with me. I'm just gonna get the outlines done real quick. Also, I will do a GD stream at some point this week. I have been planning on doing one for a while, so stay tuned for that. The GD streams always do very well. I just basically go around, do a few level requests, gain a few subscribers in the process. So yeah, if you do like my content, stay tuned for that. 'Cause that's going to be a banger, I can already tell. Button did I even press? Oh, I pressed B. Okay. Oh, hang on. Sorry about that, just shut my window. There was a wasp trying to get in. No thank you. I've already been attacked by a moth on a previous stream. I'd rather not get attacked by a wasp. Minecraft streamer gets stung by a wasp whilst live. Whilst talking about his other YouTube channels. Anyway, changing the subject here for a bit. For anyone that is watching this, what are you guys doing for the summer break? I've got something planned for August, which is almost here. We are the 29th of July. I have something planned for around the 24th of August, so it's right at the end. But I have got something planned with one of my grandparents and my cousin. We're going to go to a racetrack, and we're going to go watch some old cars, some old race cars, and some modern race cars go for a racing. Try and guess where it is. It's in the UK. That's all I'm saying. It's in the UK. It's where I grew up. It's not even that far from where I grew up, come to think of it. It's actually fairly close. Didn't think it'd be that close when I went to it last year. Yeah, now it just looks like I'm making the exact same skin, but this was the updated version of that other skin that I did start using, which I thought looked very original. If you if you get rid of the fact that I literally just copied Racing Preston skins again because I couldn't make skins and I really liked the fire match, even though I couldn't afford the fire match because of international shipping costs. It would cost nearly 100 quid for a pencil. I did it. I literally went onto the website and looked how much it'd be cost to get a pencil. It would cost over 100 quid. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. I just need to look at something real quick. Okay, you were 3D. But that's not the skin I need. I need this skin. It was. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm back. So we're gonna try and do this if I can. So we've done that. I actually had eyes on this skin. They weren't just flat glasses. These glasses were 3D. So you still can't see my eyes, but they were there. At the very least, they were there. So you can't say that I'm blind. I did have eyes. The hair comes down to here. I'm not going to be doing any texturing, like too much texturing. I'll do some very basic texturing on the final skin, because it's the best way to do it and make out all the details, but that's it. I might need to see, is that actually how the hair went? Just seriously like that? No, it wasn't. I see where I messed up. So there's that skin. It's not done yet, however. I do have some other details I need to do. And there we go. Give me a second. Sorry about that. I'm back. So yeah, this was the second skin. Few more 3D detail. Glasses was 3D and the hoodie was 3D. And it does look a lot better from that one because it's not just one flat colour with flat everything. It's got a little bit more detail. But now, this is where it's going to get interesting because most of these colours that I have will not actually be used in the next skin. Some of them will be, but not all of them. And I actually have to open up my app here because there is just no way I'm going to be able to remember this skin. It's like, this skin is definitely one of the hardest ones. I spent hours working on this skin. It will look very similar to begin with. It will look very similar to the other skin. It will look very similar to the beginning of this. But once we get to... So, we started off with this. Then I updated the bottom half of the skin and a bit of the top. Now this entire area here that's left, that's what was changed for this next skin. And it will look drastically different. And then the next skin, all of, like, everything that I have in my inventory will basically be replaced. It will not be the same, like, blocks at all. It's mainly blue instead of black, the next skin. So just as a reference of how crazy the next one is. And it is definitely one of my favourites. So yeah, the bottom half of this skin is the exact same. The texturing I'm not doing because my texturing is bad. The skin looks more yellow than white, which just shows I wasn't really good at texturing. So yeah, hopefully this skin does look really cool. This was the first skin that I've made, but never used. At some point, I've always used my skin, even a custom skin that I made, which is actually based heavily. It's like heavily based off one of my actual jumpers I have in real life. And this was just one that I used to... What am I building? I'm just building my old YouTuber skins that the channel is dead for. If that interests you any, I think. I can't speak. Yeah, I'm just building my old YouTuber skins that I had on a other channel. Yeah, it still really looks much different compared to the other one, doesn't it? Looks much different because there's no fire in the middle. Obviously, we've still got that because that's how I thought you could make the detail. Okay, then I need to add in this here, here, there, and then I need to add this around it. This is the small version of my old logo. It makes more sense on the back, but this is what I did for the front of it, and then the rest of it is basically the same except for the back. This is the skin that I never used. I never made a video with it. At least I don't recall making a video with it. If I did use it in a YouTube short, then good for me, but it never did well, that channel. In fact, is the TikTok still up? Hang on, do I still have a TikTok account with this channel? I might do. You know what, I'm gonna check that out afterwards. I think I might do. One thing that I actually still find funny is the email that I used to create this YouTube channel, Josh the Bear, is actually an email that was made for this YouTube channel. So my Google profile picture is still that old. It's still that old picture on my email. So it's a bit nostalgic that I still have the logo, so I can show it if I need to, as a reference of what it was. And I don't think the videos were too bad. Like, I'd happily go and watch my hardcore episode back again. I had 2 seasons. Season 1 ended badly because I called a creeper a noob, and then 5 minutes later, not even joking, I died to a creeper. That's just karma. So yeah. I lost that world. The first season already crashed. Like season 1, like the episode 1 that I did, there was no audio. The second episode did record, and the final episode recorded, but only half. It kept cutting out random parts and the screen kept going black, so I just cancelled the recording and never uploaded it. Okay, now this is where I'm going to really need this, because this is complex, this skin now. This skin has just got really complicated. So there, and there. I'm probably going to do the red circle first, it'd make more sense. You'll be able to actually see what I'm doing. So that's the outside of it. Most of this will actually have to go, so you have to go. Then I have to go like this. And then I have to pop that there, yes, and on same here. And then connect them up like this. And then I have to do this, this, and this. I can see why I never used this. So that should be the logo. You're probably wondering, what is that? Have I still got the photo somewhere? Oh, I do. Not sure if it'll pick it up. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Yeah, that's what the logo is. It's basically two snipers going across each other. And I thought that it looked very cool. So that's what this is. This is supposed to be that logo. I'm actually going to fill in these holes as well, because there was black in these areas. So that's the logo. It doesn't look spectacular, but it doesn't look bad, I guess. And the front just doesn't even look like that. I tried my best to make it a 3x3, but there's not a lot I can do with that sort of space. And then the rest of it is just this. So you've already seen this plenty of times, let me just speed through this. And then the last skin is where it gets spicy, because it's completely changed. Nothing is the same. Like, the entire skin was revamped for the next one. Nothing stayed the same. And when I mean nothing, I literally do mean nothing. Nothing stayed the same. The face was changed dramatically, the hair was changed, the jacket was changed, the trousers were changed, the shoes were changed, the sleeves, everything on the skin that's coming up next was changed. And this was a skin that I did use and is still on YouTube, this skin. On the behind the scenes channel I was going on about earlier, which does still exist, and if you're interested, let me know, and I'll give you the link to it, if I can find it. And if I really do want to torture myself and go for the skin that I used to use on my very first YouTube channel, which is cringe, and I'm not giving out, then all I really have to do is just build Steve with an Enderman cape. Yeah, that's all it was. It was Steve with an Enderman cape. That was it. Although it was on PS3, so you can't really have a go at me. There wasn't very many skins to choose from. I'm just blabbering away the most random stuff. I don't know if it's even entertaining at this point, but I'm just talking. Which I hope is alright. If people are still watching this, thank you. I guess you can see a history of what my skins used to be on a very old channel that doesn't exist anymore, because I deleted it, because I have this channel. And quite frankly, the other channel was just emotionally draining. It just never took off. No matter what I did to it, nothing worked. Going from Minecraft to GD, didn't work. Going for a bit of F1, didn't work. So I was like, what the hell do I do? Nothing's working. I think the most one of my videos ever got in terms of views was 30. Which is not good. Considering on this channel, the most views I've ever gotten was 136 on a village church tutorial, which is actually done in this world when I first started it. So yeah, except that was done on my phone. So yeah, that might... Yeah, I don't know. Was it on my phone or was it on this? I think it was on my phone. I think. I don't know, I don't watch the very first videos I did on this channel because I wasn't sure, when I first started uploading, I wasn't sure what I was doing. I didn't know what I wanted to do. It was just find something, and then whatever takes off is what I'll do. I started posting the YouTube shorts, and I took off. So I mainly do YouTube shorts, but I do also try and do a few live streams here and there, and also just make some normal videos, which I still do. So yeah, this is that skin that oh, hang on. I never used this skin. It was made, but I never used it. It looks dramatically different now, doesn't it? Dramatically different. and you guys ain't ready for this final skin. I'm literally just going to go get rid of everything that I have, because nothing about this next skin is anyone ready for. No one's ready for it. I'm telling you now, no one is ready for this next skin. So I'm actually going to go grab an extra block as well. What? There we go, got that. This thing will come in handy for gravity blocks. So we're going to grab some black wool, and we're going to grab some black concrete powder. So two different slight textures. We've got some black concrete for glasses. I need to have a look at some stuff here. This was one of the biggest skins I ever made. It was drastically different, this skin, as you guys will see. There it is. And I'm still uncertain, do I use this skin if I do return to YouTube on my phone? Let me guys know. Oh, I never noticed that, okay. Okay. There's a lot of 3D on this skin. I'm actually going to want two different blues. One slightly lighter than the other. How's this and blue concrete? I think that could work. It's a very subtle difference. However, I will want this with me. You guys will see why in a second. Don't worry. I'm going to want some light grey wool. I'm also going to grab some white wool. And I'm going to need some light blue concrete. What could I use for the hair texture? I don't know, what could I use? I usually use brown concrete, but I'm going to need a different block. I think I could use brown wool, because it has got a slight 3D bit. So I'll use some brown wool for it. Okay, that's all the blocks. You could already tell, just by these blocks alone, that this skin was something different. And it is very apparent from the very first block that we placed. Like, that's kind of a lie, by the way. It's not too different. It's a bit different now, isn't it? Here it comes the 3D now. I'm doing the 3D exactly how it is on the skin. So already, compared to the other skins, big difference already, isn't there? Very big difference. I need to have this open. I can't do this by like memory. So it looks like there's just a block. Okay, block gap. So there. It's a very subtle texture difference with the black concrete powder, but it's definitely going to come in handy. Now this is where the structure void comes in, because I can put it here, right? You can't see it, but I can walk through it. Oh, hang on. It's supposed to hold that up. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Anyway, we're just gonna place some barrier blocks then. Could these work? I just can't go through them. There we go. Of course, this was the only side I forgot to put barrier blocks on. Are you kidding me? It was the only side that I forgot to put barrier blocks on. Okay, how high are they? They're only 2 blocks tall. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That's how tall it is, obviously. All skins slash statues are this big. Probably also going to end stream after I've done this. This is basically just an evolution of how my skins look. So already, big difference in the skin. And the chest just gets even more different. I'm not going to work on that just yet. I need white terracotta. I didn't grab that. Some OGs of this channel will remember this, because it will look very familiar. And it's actually something I wanted to do to it. You ready for it? Very different, isn't it? Some OGs of this channel will remember, or at least hopefully remember, what this is. Let's hope so. I already know that if they show up, they will know what this is. Like, they will know what this is. It's already taken shape now. It's very obvious as to what this is. I can already tell what this is, and it's actually just over there as well. I could put it on, but it's like 35 degrees or something. I'm not putting it on. Who knows, maybe if it's a little cold like in autumn or in winter, I'd put it on. Not in summer, forget that. Looks familiar, doesn't it now? I hope it does. I hope it looks familiar, otherwise I'm just going to be talking to someone like, why does it look familiar? This thing is quite special. I don't think it was this that made me blow up, but I was wearing it when I blew up on YouTube on this channel. I just posted a YouTube short, had 9 subscribers when I uploaded it. I woke up the following day and had nearly 50. And I was like, what? It was one of the most viral videos I've ever posted. And so I went, like, this is my future. Oh yeah, and those who have OCD, this is actually what my jacket looks like in real life. I'm not even joking. It is triggering. But now I modified it because I didn't just want it to look like this. So I added some black bands here to add a little bit of extra detail. Then I added one here. And then added a third one here. Now this is not on my actual jacket, this was just detail because it just looked so much better doing this. It looked so much nicer. It's some very subtle detailing that actually somehow make the skin look better. Like, I wasn't a fan of how it looked before, like without these bands, because I did make the skin without the bands, and I was like, it just doesn't look right. I added these, and fell in love with it. Like, it just looked so much cooler like that. I'm not going to work on the front. I'm sorry for those that have OCD, but that's actually how it looks. And just to make it even worse, oh my god. Oh my gosh, this is actually how it looked as well. I'm not even making this up. This is how it looked. So yeah, that's how the skin looked from the front. There are going to be people who are not going to be happy with this. Right, I'm just going to do the back first, and then I will add the detail that was on the back. Which I'm probably also going to do in wool for consistency. Also, the blue on the actual jacket in real life is a lot darker than this, but this is good, because this is what I actually did on my add-on. Like, on my actual skin, this is what I had it to be like. I'm sorry for those that have OCD, but you are so getting triggered by this. Just gonna need to get this red wool. And I need to add it here. Obviously, I had to promote myself as a YouTuber, so I literally stuck a YouTube logo on the back of this skin. And wool just seems to bring like the best colour to it than the concrete. So yeah, that looks decent. Now move into the part that's drastically different. Even though the entire skin is drastically different. Oh, you guys ain't ready for this. No one is ready for this. Okay. I'm not even going to bother working on the rest of it like that. I'm just going to do this, and then just... Okay. I'm actually going to take the 3D off for now so I can see what I'm doing. Obviously, on the actual skin, this thing is incredibly textured, but I'm just not doing the texturing, because otherwise I'll be here for hours. But already, big difference, isn't there, compared to a Steve head? There is a huge difference. And I really love this skin. I really didn't want to stop the channel because I just loved using this skin so much. I loved it. But the odds were stacked up against me because the channel just wasn't getting anywhere. Okay, then the rest of this is literally just hair. So it's already, this thing is already drastically different. I did say, this final skin, no one's ready for. Because it's just so different to what I was doing. To all the skins that I'd made, this was, I basically just took a template of this player. And I modified it to my liking. And it looked amazing. The shoes were originally light blue, but I preferred the red with this skin. I modified the jacket because it was just plain white. I had to modify the face a little bit because I wanted to change the colour of the eyes. I had to add in a few different things, change a few of the colours up. So I modified like nearly half the skin with these modifications. And we're not even done with the hair. There is still some 3D left to do on the front side. The rest of it is done. It's just the front that basically needs doing. But before I get around to the front, there's one thing I need to do, and that's the hoodie, which, as usual, I need to have. However, this one is different. I did say it was different. Okay, one more detail for the side, like not the last detail. One of many details for the side. I'm gonna add in the glasses now, here. This is where the skin will really start taking shape. It already looks like it. I will just need to go and grab this back. There's another detail on the side that I forgot about. Alright, we're almost done. We've literally just got to do the front part of the face. Now this is the part where it becomes very hard to see. So I'm actually just, so I can actually see what I'm doing. I'm gonna modify the skin. And by modify, I literally just mean paint the face red. There we go. That's the detail that I need to see. And that's it. That was the final iteration of skin that I did. This thing was drastically different, and I did promise drastic changes. Did I keep up to my promise? Because to me, it's drastic. Like compared to what I was comparing to what I made. So we're gonna go over it again. This was the first skin. 2019 to 2021 was this skin. I think maybe even 2020. Then I changed into this skin. So it was just the bottom half that changed. I then evolved it further into this skin. And then this was what I made last year for the channel. This skin was so drastically different, and it actually kind of resembles me. That's the point. It literally, I made it to resemble me. And it does. Like this hoodie was not on the skin. I had to do this myself. The black bands were on the skin, but they just looked so awesome, so I had to keep them. They just looked awesome. But yeah, this was it. So I genuinely think that, like, compared to everything else, look, it's like black and grey, black and grey, black and grey, blue, grey and black. Big difference. So it's very nice. I think it looks very good, and if I did ever return, I'd either use the Josh the Bear skin that I have, or I'd use this thing. And I really hope that you guys would enjoy me using this, because this skin is awesome. I might just take the glasses off, because even without the glasses, this skin still looks really cool. Because originally, this skin didn't have glasses. I just added them because that was what I was known for. But look, this is what the skin would have looked like without it. And it actually doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look bad. I genuinely like it with and without the glasses. But for the sake of this, the glasses have to stay because that's how I made the skin. But yeah, let me you guys know. If you want to see this skin in action, let me know. But yeah, that's the difference in skins that I had for my old YouTube channel. This is the skin that you will find on the behind the scenes channel for my latest channel that no longer exists. However, the behind the scenes for it does still exist, because I couldn't remember the login details. So yeah, this is the, so if you find this skin online somewhere, if you find this skin in a video and it sounds like me, chances are you have found it. The channel has like 2 subscribers, I think, maybe 3. Has 1 video, and it's a behind the scenes of a hardcore Minecraft episode. This should be the skin, and it should sound a lot like me. I've had a bit of a blast, you know. Trip down memory lane. You know, thing is, I've not even been a part of like a, like, when I say I do like GD live stream, and now I'm really good. I first got it in 2019, like GD Lite, because I didn't know what the hell it was. I was just looking for a game. It was the first result that popped up in like trending today, and it was like GD Lite, so I was like, I'll give it a go. And then years later, just scrolling through YouTube trying to find something to watch, and a video popped up. Super Buffing Stereo Madness by Vortrox. And it rung a bell. I was like, Stereo Madness? I've heard that song somewhere. Where have I heard it? And then Geometry Dash came back to mind. And from that point onward, since I knew you could create levels with the full game, I said, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy the full game. And I've not looked back since. Just please ignore the very, 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 very cursed GD cube. I need to fix that. That is just cursed. Looks like the other GD cube, not like mine. Mine's nice. Next to Wolsey. Yeah, I also add glass panes on my beacons, because then it gives off like a nice beam, so emerald gets green, gold gets yellow, netherite gets red, iron just gets normal, and diamond gets light blue. So when you go closer, they all light up the colours they're supposed to. Netherite just looks nice in red. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream now. Been streaming for about 2 hours. Or just over 2 hours. Yeah, I didn't really know what to do. This is just a stream where I just came over to chill. Maybe in the next stream, what I'll do is instead of playing Minecraft, maybe we can play a bit of F1, so maybe I can just mess around on that game where I send cars to space in my Through Goes Hamiltons and all that. Because that game is so fun. So yeah, I'm also going to try and position the camera to the point where you can actually see my wheel, hopefully, which I play on. I have turned the force feedback off for that game because otherwise it'd vibrate like mad and it sounds like someone is drilling. So I've had to turn the feedback off because it is just loud. Yeah, I'll be doing that hopefully the next stream. That wasp is still trying to break in, but yeah, I'll see you all later. Ciao. Maybe not tomorrow, though. I don't think tomorrow there'll be a stream. But at some point there'll be a live stream. There'll be a Geometry Dash live stream at some point. I will get one done. Don't worry. I will get that done. And I'll see you all later. Bye.